Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be talking about my everyday makeup brushes. These are the brushes that I use on a daily basis, and I just kind of wanted to talk about them and show you guys why I use them and what kind of brush they are, because this is a question that I have gotten in the past. Somebody wanted to know what kind of brushes I used, what I use them for, and to kind of make a more detailed video on them. So that is what I'm going to be doing today, so let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so first of all I want to give a little disclaimer. All these brushes are dirty because obviously I do use them every day and I do have makeup on my face, so I used them today. So just putting it out there that these brushes are pretty dirty. Okay, so first of all I'm going to go ahead and start with the face brushes, and then I'll work my way into the eye brushes. Alright, so I'm going to begin with foundation brushes. Typically I like to use a beauty blender or the Real Technique sponge. I'm not going to show them to you because I'm pretty sure you're aware of what they look like. I'll probably insert a picture here somewhere. So the beauty blender I love, and the Real Technique I love more than the beauty blender, just because it is so much cheaper and it works probably better because of the shape. But anyway, I do love foundation brushes. These are my go-to foundation brushes, and what I like to do is after I apply my foundation with these guys, I like to go in with the beauty blender to just make everything nicely and seamless. Okay, so I have two brushes here. They're basically the same thing. One of them's a flat top, the other's a little bit more rounded. I like both of these so much. This one is a flat top and you can literally just pack your product into your face and it just really smooths everything out, and I love the way I apply foundations. Super big so you can get around your bigger areas faster. So when I'm in a rush, this is the brush that I go to. Okay, now this one here, basically the same thing. It's a little rounded. Maybe it's easier for those when you really want to work it into certain areas, or when you want to work underneath the eye. It has the round edge, so it makes it easier, I guess. I don't really know. But honestly, I love that it's so dense and everything. Also, really quick, a list of these brushes and where I got them, possibly links, will be down below in the description in the order that I'm talking about them, so that you guys don't get confused or anything like that. Okay, moving on to concealer. This brush I like to pat my concealer in. So what I usually typically do is apply my concealer with whichever one it comes with, or I usually like to pat it on with my finger, and the warmth of your hand is like the best thing ever. So I just pat it in, and then I kind of just pat everything in really well to get it nice and seamless, and so that there's no streakiness or anything like that. So if you are someone that doesn't like to get your hands dirty while you're doing your makeup, this would come in handy. This is from the Mirror collection, and again I will have everything linked down below. Okay, so I'm trying to talk about these items in the order I do my makeup, so it'll just be easier for you guys to understand. Next, I would apply a powder, and this is my go-to face powder brush. It is a powder brush and it's from e.l.f. Super affordable. I want to say it's like $3, and it's just a flat top, and I love to pack my powder on my face using this. I just tap away. Just tap away and your face becomes, I don't know, it's just so easy. It works really great and you can't go wrong with it. $3. Moving on, next step is bronzing. So I usually bronze with this brush, which is my all-time favorite go-to brush. I got this from a friend in Australia. It is a Australian brand, Nude by Nature. I believe it's Australian, don't get me wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yes, my good friend AJ from Australia, she sent this to me. Thank you so much if you're watching. So anyway, it's a brush. I don't really know what to call it. This is the shape. It's just a brush. At first, I really hated it. I didn't hate it, but I really found no use for it. And then one day I was just kind of playing along, and oh my god guys, like, it's not super dense but it's not super flimsy, and so it just works perfect. I like when I pat it onto my forehead that it just kind of does the blending. Can you see how it just kind of flowers out? I don't know what I'm trying to say. It does this, it kind of like flowers out, and I like to blend out my bronzer, so this is an awesome brush for bronzing. Then I one day misplaced this guy and I was like, I should try its little friend. This is from the Nude by Nature collection as well. So this is just a regular kabuki powder brush. You can use it to apply powder also, but I really like this for bronzing. It just covers a lot of area of the face, and I like to just bronze with it like this, kind of. I know I'm probably messing up my makeup, but I don't care. It's not that serious. Alright, next one, I like to deeper contour my face. This is the go-to brush. If you're not going to believe me, but it's less than $3 on eBay or Amazon. This is a dupe to the NARS Ita brush. It has very little bristles. I don't know if you guys can see. Not very little, but it's pretty dense, and it's half between dense and flimsy. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It is perfect to make that line, and then I go in with whichever bronzing brush I've used and I blend out the product. So this is what I really like to use it for. You can hit those cheekbones really easily. You can go down the sides of the nose. It just works perfect. I go on the lower lip. It works great. I like it. Really, really love this brush. Alright, moving on to highlighting brushes. I know 3 seems like a little overdoing it, but this used to be my favorite highlighting brush. It still is. There's nothing wrong with it. This is the Real Techniques, and it really packs your eyeshadow on really nicely. I mean, I absolutely don't even need these Morphe brushes, but this is super soft, very comparable to both of these. But it was my first brush, and I really like it still. I got this on eBay. It's actually a dupe to the Real Techniques. So if I can find it, I will link it down below as well. Okay, the next 2 are recent purchases from Morphe. This one's kind of losing its hairs. But this one here is my all-time favorite. I fell in love with this brush. This is the Morphe, okay, I'm gonna stop saying Morphe. This is the M501, and it's just really nice. It's really dense, it's kind of tapered, and it applies highlight so beautifully. It just packs it like right where you want it. It's just so easy to apply highlight, and it works really, really great. So that's why I love this one. Then I love this one because it's a little more fluffier, so it will really blend out the product really nice. But honestly, all 3 work great. They're all my favorites. I will grab whichever one, but this one is pretty nice too. I love this one. I don't know which one I love more. I guess the only difference would be that this one really packs on the shimmer. Like if you're someone that likes to strobe, which I am, this one's great. And if you're someone that wants a very light highlight, then this would be great for you. So that is the difference between both of these guys. Moving on, there's only one brush that has my heart for blush, and this is it. I don't know what to call it. I will definitely look for it for you guys. I know it did come in like a 5-piece set, 8-piece set, I'm not too sure. Got it super long ago. It sat in my collection forever, never used it. And it has like the right denseness and the right, fits perfectly right here between my highlight and my contour. And it just works great. I don't really know what to say about this. I want to say it was like $1 for like 5 makeup brushes. Okay, moving on to the eyebrows. That's it for face brushes. These are the 2 brushes that I go to. Honestly, I used to only apply my eyebrows with the Anastasia 18 brush, but I lost it and I could never find it in store again. They were always sold out at Ulta or wherever I went. And then one day I decided to get this one. This is the NYX B22. I actually really like it. It's very comparable. It's an angled brush, nothing majorly different, I guess. And I fill my brows in with this and it works really good. As long as it makes my tail the way I want it to, then I will use whatever brush, I don't care. And then to clean up my eyebrows, I always use the MAC 1818, 1916, 1912, 1918E. I don't know. This brush right here, like I said, it's really dirty. I apply NYX concealer and I just clean up my brows. After I apply the concealer, I then always use this brush. I got it from Crown. It's a Crown brush, and I actually got it from Hot Look, not Crown. And it's just a mini flat kabuki brush. Isn't that cute? What I do is I apply my concealer and then I just tap in my concealer. That's all I do for my eyebrows. Moving on to the eye brushes. Okay, so first of all, I always apply my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre, and then I use this brush here to blend it out. So again, this is a set from eBay or Amazon. But anyway, I just like to buff on my eyelid primer using this brush, and it's dense. It's kind of like an angled kabuki brush is what it is. Alright, so next I have the transition brush or the crease blending brush, whatever you want to call it. This is the number 224 from eBay. It's really affordable, and this brush fits right in my crease, and it just works really nice when I'm trying to apply a transition, which is right here. And then after I apply any color, I like to blend out with this brush as well. So this is one of my favorites, super affordable. Definitely have to go check these out. Okay, another blending brush that works really nice. I usually use this one for the lower crease part. I don't know if you can, I kind of find my crease and I just dig it into my, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I suck at describing things. Anyway, this is the 217 and it is just like a blending brush, but it's more flat. It's like a flat, fluffy blending brush, and it fits right into the crease really perfectly, and it helps blend out the crease as well. So this is a really, really good brush. Okay, after I apply my transition color, I like to go in and apply my brow bone highlights, and this is a new brush. This is the Morphe S30. This is a flat shader brush, so I like to apply my brow bone color, and then I also like to pack on eyeshadow with this brush. It works really great. There's not too much to say. I usually spray it with Fix Plus and then apply any eyeshadow to intensify it or whatever, so this is a really nice brush. Okay, next, a small crease brush. This is the number 222. Just looks like this. This is like a more detailed crease brush when you really want to get onto the outer corner. And then I also like to blend the lower lash line out with this. This works for many uses, I guess. But yeah, definitely for the crease, it's an amazing crease brush, and it is only a few dollars, so you definitely have to check this brush out. Next, another crease brush. I know I use a lot of different colors into my crease, so I have many brushes. This one is the Sigma Diffused Crease Brush E38. Really nice. It's very, very soft. It gets into the crease very nice, and it blends like a dream. Like, you can seriously, this is like the blending brush, like the for sure, for real blending brush. If I did not have this, I don't know what I would do. I know it was like $16 or something like that, so this is that brush there. Two more brushes. I have the e.l.f. Professional Eye Crease Brush. This is a super, super tiny crease brush, and what I use this for is for my lower lash line. This is the only brush that I use that can, I don't know, I've had problems with lower eyelash brushes that really didn't blend. This blends everything on the lower lash line. I absolutely love this, and I want to say it's $1. And then the last brush, before I blend with this one, I like to grab my powder and then I kind of just pat it where I need it, and then I blend out with this. So these are my go-to lower lash brushes. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my brush video, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit. You don't have to have super expensive brushes to do your face, you know, so I don't know, e.l.f. Morphe, they have amazing brushes. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I said, everything will be listed down below. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.